Hey guys, as you can tell by the title of this video, today I'm going to be telling a story time about my suicide attempt and what led to it. Let's get into the video. A quick disclaimer, in this video I do tend to stutter and repeat things I already said over again. I tend to have like a smirk on my face, not because I think any of this is funny, because it's not. When I get anxious, my anxiety tends to kick in, but because that's just how I react to things. I started noticing my moods would change a lot in the 5th grade. The 5th grade is where I started kind of being different. I wasn't acting regular anymore, I guess. I had problems with bullying, and I had an incident with someone else, and me and that other person were cyberbullying each other online. I don't know, it was a lot. After 5th grade year, summer came, 6th grade came, and a lot changed for me, I guess. I started staying like to myself, you know. I started doing counseling after I had talked to like my mom and stuff. 6th grade was probably where my bullying started. I started getting bad panic attacks, and my depression that I did not know I had became a big problem. I remember one time some boy was like, "You're fat," and I was just like, whatever, you know. Like I didn't let anything really try to show that I was being bothered, you know. Cross country season has started, and we were in the middle of cross country season, and I remember I had started cutting in like my arms and my thighs. I don't know, it was just cutting, I guess, where it was mainly. People picked on me because my weight, how I looked, how I talked, just to pick on people, you know. And I believe in 6th grade I did get into my first fight because some girl was talking about me, and I got tired of her talking about me, so I fought her, and I did lose. So that became a topic at school that people would bother me about. During cross country season, I had a group of friends that I would hang out with in the season, and we would go to all our meets, and we would all run and have a good time. And then I remember one day after school, I don't think we had practice this day. I had went home after a hard day of school of people just bothering me consistently about everything. I was fine, you know. And then I got into this mood that just made me feel like I was alone. Before I started feeling like I was in a dark place at that time after school, I was already having suicidal thoughts and feeling not good enough and already self-harming. I was already seeing a therapist or a counselor, whatever you call it, at Arbor Circle. And So I was already having a whole bunch of thoughts, whatever, so it wasn't just like it happened. I remember texting my friends on Snapchat and sending them messages like, I don't want to be here anymore, or I don't think I can do this, or I hate myself, and a whole bunch of stuff. At this time, my mom had kept the pills in the medicine cabinet, obviously. So I believe I went into there and I had grabbed some pills. And by that time, I didn't know how much pills I had. I remember texting them, telling them I didn't want to be here anymore and that I wasn't okay. And I was tired of everything I was going through and everything people were putting me through. So I remember being in my upstairs bathroom, and I remember taking a cup of water and taking so many pills. I didn't know what they were, I just took them. And I was fine after I took them. I had ended up falling asleep. And I thought I fell asleep with my eye contacts in. I used to wear blue contacts. I thought I fell asleep with them in. I had woke up from my nap that I had took after I took the pills, and I had went downstairs. My mom was cooking, I remember. She was in the kitchen, and my older sister and her ex-best friend were in her room, I believe. And I remember going to the bathroom downstairs now, like poking in my eye, like my contact that's in the back of my eye, I think it was this side, I was just poking it like, where is it? It's not coming out. I fell asleep with them in, they're not there. And I was like poking at my eye, like trying to take my eye out. My mom was like, there's nothing there, Luna, like it's not in there. And I was like, Mom, check. I started crying and like, it's in my eye, Mom, help me take it out. And I remember walking upstairs to the upstairs bathroom now, and I had threw up like so much on the mirror, because in our bathroom is like the sink and then there's a mirror. I threw up on the mirror, and after that everything went blank. I had a seizure, and then next thing I remember was the ambulance was in front of my house. I remember seeing my sister and her best friend. And I remember them putting me into the ambulance, and I remember me just looking like, what is going on? I was confused. I didn't remember nothing I had just did. I remember getting to the hospital, and I remember them taking me out, and that's all I remembered. I was put in the ICU I was under a coma, I think for a week maybe. I'm not really sure how long it was. I remember waking up like twice, I think. I had woke up and I had not made it to the bathroom because of how like the situation I was in. I remember not being able to walk regular without someone having to help me. I remember maybe two more times that I was awake. I remembered seeing my grandma and my cousin Caitlin and my Tia Mari and my cousin Yvonne, I think it was. I remember seeing them. I remember Caitlin had colored me some pictures, and she had brought them like into the room and gave them to me, and then she had left the room. At that point, Caitlin was really little. She didn't know what was happening. She thought I was sick. I fell asleep. I was never up. I remember them giving me this, like, it was kind of a toy, I guess. It had like birds on it and arrows, and had like an arrow and a tube to work on my breathing again, I guess, in my lungs. I would have to like blow into the tube and try to get the arrow to the top. And I remember I would cheat because it was so hard for me to blow all the way to the top. I remember my dad telling me I was stupid it was stupid of me to do what I did, and he was upset with me, and why I didn't talk to him about it or anyone. And I remember falling asleep again. I don't remember seeing my mom, but I know she was there. I don't remember seeing my Aunt Jessie, but I told her she was there. The whole situation was a big blur for me. Nothing really to remember. I remember in the room I was in, I think there was a window, and I would look out of it, like I'd look at it sometimes. The day I was discharged from the hospital, I was put into Pine Rest. I had a yellow bracelet on me. I think it said fallen risk or something like that. I don't remember. And I was there for like a week or two maybe. They always wanted me to talk about the situation. I wasn't comfortable talking about it. And it was like, when I got there, I didn't want to be there. I think the worst part of being there was I had to stay the night there, and I couldn't see my mom or my sisters. They would come visit me. Only my mom would come visit me. I couldn't sleep on the bed that they had provided for me. They had to take the mattress off and put it on the floor because of my seizures. And it was like, I want to sleep on the bed, not the floor. They tried to teach me a lot of coping methods and a lot of things to cope with to help me not feel or be in that place that I was before. And I remember telling my mom they don't work, they're not working. I was discharged from Pine Rest, and it was like, wow, I'm actually outside. Like, this is what it looked like before everything happened. I remember going back home, and I had like 3 bracelets on, and I was like, Mom, can I take these off now? Like, can I? So I remember cutting them off. And then I remember saying to my mom, I want to go back to school. And she was like, you don't have to go if you don't want to. And I was like, I want to go back. Like, I was so excited to go to school. And it wasn't the good idea. It wasn't the best idea. From the rest of the year to the rest of 7th grade and 8th were horrible. Another suicide attempt in the 7th grade, I believe, or the 8th. It wasn't as big as my first one though, but basically what led to my attempt was the bullying and feeling like I was alone and being picked on every day and every chance someone could pick on me. And having able to tell the teachers that I'm getting picked on, and all they would do was get them in trouble. Not even trouble, just give them a warning basically. Tell them to leave me alone. That's it. I'd go to the office. I didn't want to go to school anymore. I didn't want to do anything. And I remember the day I had went back to school after I was discharged. I had went back to school and everyone was like, Luna, what happened to you? And some boy was like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. And then he was like, I heard about what happened, and I was like, everyone was, I guess, happy to see me, and it was like, none of you guys were happy to see me before this occurred, you know? It's like I got all the love after everyone found out what happened, you know? That's really all I remember. And I know there's so much stuff missing, but I can't really say anything because I don't really know what happened. I remember little parts, but everything else is a blur. I don't remember nothing. I'm here to tell my story because I know a lot of people go through different things and no one goes through the same stuff. Everybody's different. And I just wanted to tell people you're not alone. Suicide and all of that stuff is never the answer. Before you try to take your life, remember how many people actually do care about you. How many people really do check up on you and make sure you're okay. The things you have to live for. The things you have not accomplished yet that you want to accomplish. No one is alone, even if you feel like you are. I personally can tell someone that because I've experienced it. I've experienced feeling alone, thinking I was alone when I wasn't. I could actually talk to some people. There's always somebody you can talk to. There's hotlines. If you don't want to talk on the phone with someone, there's the text hotlines. There's so many of them you can use before trying to take your life. By sharing my story, I really hope it encourages a lot of people to talk before doing, speak before acting. By saying that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, like it. And if you have not yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button and the notification button to get notified whenever I do post a video. Bye.
I didn't think it was true. I was surprised when I found out I'd fallen for you.